On some other news, it's 100 days since President Barack Obama's inauguration on January the 20th. And Barack Obama's approval rating has averaged a solid 63%, according to a Gallup poll. It's rather high in Harlem. This is a predominantly African-American neighborhood and a cultural center in New York City. Scott Pruitt takes a closer look.
Nearly 100 days into his term, U.S. President Barack Obama still has enormous support among many African Americans in Harlem. President Obama's first 3 months on the job have been preoccupied with addressing a number of global and domestic issues, including the near collapse of the U.S. banking industry, a bailout of the auto industry, as well as the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. But people say the public need to give the new president time to solve many of the nation's most difficult problems.
So far, I think he's doing his best he can. He's handling it quite well. I mean, the first 100 days is better than the last 8 years.
Some acknowledge that 100 days is not enough time to judge how he will perform throughout his entire 4-year term.
I would like to see more, as a matter of fact, for health care. And I would like to see him step it up a little bit in terms of our global appeal. But outside of that, it's 90 days, 100 days, still so early.
A president's first 100 days are in many ways an artificial benchmark. But it is his best chance to make a first impression and use any political capital gained from his election victory. In Harlem, a massive temporary wall has been erected on 125th Street for people to post their thoughts about President Obama's first 100 days. Many of the handwritten notes tell of hope and personal dreams for the future of all Americans. Scott Pruitt, CCTV.